We continue this theme of music, and yes, the voice you are hearing now in studio. So we'll hear how he sounds when he just talks, as they say. Let's get into this conversation where we will hear the talents of you very shortly when it comes to Calvin University's of course, presentation of Messiah. Fitah Rasendrahasina has the voice, discipline, drive, and personality to go to the top of the music world. Let me try that again. Rasendrahasina. That is a little... Okay.
Rasendrahasina.
Okay. That sounds good. You tell me.
That's it.
That's it.
Rasendrahasina. So no stress on the I-N-A.
Can I just call you Fitah?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
That's easier.
Welcome to the morning show. Tell me a little bit about you before we certainly hear more of your talents. Madagascar, I've got to look and see where that is on the map.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. It's a great pleasure to be here. Madagascar, that's an island off of the east coast of Africa, right in the Indian Ocean. One of the biggest islands, actually. So I was born and raised there, and then I came to Michigan, to Grand Rapids, about 20 years ago or so, yes, when my dad studied here. And then we moved back, but then I was blessed to be back again to continue my graduate studies, my undergraduate studies, actually, at Calvin University.
Yes.
Yep.
And here you are using your talents. What are your graduate studies in?
I did performance, so music performance in voice.
Yes. Were you a child that used your voice?
Sorry, could you say that again?
Were you a child did you sing as a kid?
Yeah, I did. I started in our church choir, and then from there I entered a music institute back home. And then people spotted me here, and
the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history. Yep.
Yes. Well, again, you are described as having the voice, the discipline, the drive, and the personality to go to the top of the music world and be a strong advocate for our world. What is your style of singing?
Well, I'm specialized in lyrical singing, so classical, opera, and classical music. But, I also love and would love to perform oldies and jazz music the way with my voice, kind of a crossover.
Do you scat?
Scat?
Isn't it called scatting? Maybe I'm way off. I'll have to get Scott Vanderwerf to educate me on that. Improv jazz?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you don't have to. I just ask if you did. Because here is what I want to hear. I'm going to play a bit of your work and then describe what we've just heard.
Okay. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and told?
Goodness, that's just a sample of what we will hear. Fitah, you are hanging out with your university to perform as the tenor in the upcoming performance. What's happening?
Well, they've invited me for this production, for this Messiah production, annual Messiah production. So I'll be their tenor soloist for the oratorio. Yep.
When is this?
This will be this coming Friday, December 2nd. That'll be at 7. I think it's right on campus at the Fine Arts Center. And then there's another one. The second production will be Saturday, December 3, in the afternoon. I'm not sure. I still need to check the time, but yeah.
Yeah, don't miss it.
Yeah. I should be there. Yes. I think I have my tickets.
Yes, I'll be looking for you. Obviously, calvin.edu, a good place to play, to check as well. How do you keep your voice healthy?
Well, with exercises. I think that's pretty much it. I try to exercise and And back home, I teach too, voice. So, when I teach, I do the same exercises with my students and everything. So,
when you say back home, are you talking Madagascar?
yes,
Yes.
Madagascar.
So you're keeping residents both in Madagascar and here.
That's the objective. That's the goal. So I would love to be back here while also being able to, to go home and work. So travel back and forth. Yeah.
Is there snow in Madagascar?
No, it's
Okay.
no.
There we go. I'm going to play more from you if you would explain when we're finished.
Okay. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight.
That is just beautiful. Yes. The quartet just sang this, and now your rendition. Very honored to share your voice. Fitah, would you do some improvisation with us here on the spot? It's probably what you do.
Yeah, a short one, maybe?
A short one.
Just like an example?
Yes.
I'd love to. When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world, just like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun.
Oh my gosh. I'd say keep going, but, we've got
That
a
was
show to
stressful.
do. No, you're wonderful. I was just Googling you on calvin.edu, and here's a performance, looks like back in 2011. Bravo, Fitah, exclamation point. Wow, looking sharp and more. Again, just following up with a couple minutes, you also want to be a strong advocate for our world. What does this mean?
Yes, well, that's the point. Madagascar is a poor country. With many people living under $1 a day, and there's a lot to be done. So I would like to serve my country while also being maybe one day a top artist here in the United States. That's why I mentioned about the traveling back and forth. So helping the people through music education, life skills, English, and all of that good stuff that will make them good citizens and will make them strive and just for human dignity.
Yes. Well, again, the tenor in Calvin's performance of the Messiah this coming week, that will touch many hearts as well. Who are you performing with? Who's your backdrop on this?
I'll be performing with the Calvin Oratorio and Orchestra. It will be conducted by John Varino. I think he used to be one of the conductors at the symphony.
Yep.
And he was a professor at Calvin too. The other soloists are also Calvin graduates, alumni. So it'll be sort of a reunion of soloists and old profs.
Wonderful. But listen for the voice of you, Fitah. Remind me of the pronunciation of your last name?
Rasendrahasina.
I took care of that. All right, how do we find out more information about you?
Well, online, I have a Facebook page, Fitah, and soon there will also be a website, fitah.org. It will be set up pretty soon, and I'm sure that YouTube page and other pages will be available for people to experience and share this the gift of music with me.
Yes. Yeah. Check it out. Of course, calvin.edu to find out more information about the Messiah performance with of course, Fitah's talent, Fitah. All right. Keep the voice strong and enjoy your time here.
Thanks a lot.